Monster Gamer!
What is up, guys? CP the Monster Gamer with my boy Siggy. Siggy, say what's up.
What is up, my people?
The Heat are NBA champs. Siggy, what do you think?
They are NBA champs, and of course, that means LeBron has a ring.
This is
Does
true.
it have a nice ring to it?
Oh, but how many rings do you think he's going to get now? That's going to be the question.
All right. If the Heat play the way they play today, I mean, this could be a dynasty team. I mean, it should be a dynasty team. It's it's the big three. I mean, that's what they signed up for.
Yeah, I think it's going to be. I think they're going to get. He's at least going to get two more. I think.
Now,
Yeah.
I guess the only question is how much has Oklahoma learned from this experience? Because let's face it, this was a young team. They finally exercised their demons against the West, so they beat the Spurs, they beat the Lakers, they beat the Mavs to
I
get to
know,
the
man.
finals.
They overcame a lot to get to the finals. I mean, I thought they were a shoo-in. I thought they were going to win. They were definitely going to obviously win in 7, but that's what I picked.
I had the Heat
My
winning
Vegas.
this game.
That's what I got done in Vegas.
I think the biggest thing was the fact that Bosh was healthy. We saw what the team can do with Bosh. Bosh was the difference in regards to an inside presence, offensive rebounds, tip outs back to the offense. Those were very important because without that, that's what made Boston, so close to beating them. That's what made the Pacers, look like they have a chance at them. It's because Bosh was out. And I think everybody kind of, forgot about that the big three is the big three, not a big 2.5 or anything like that. Bosh isn't a scrub. So as much as people rag on his defense or anything like that,
Or the way
they
he
need
looks.
the way he looks. They needed him in there, and that certainly helped because what that does is it creates it to where everybody has to collapse the middle, regardless if it's him or not. Just him being there, everybody collapses to him, James or Wade, and it leaves Miller, it leaves Battier open for threes, and all they needed all they needed for those two to do was hit threes, and look what they did today. Or what did he have? 7 for Miller, I think 4 for Battier. He had 4 like
Yeah.
every game it seemed. That shot is always there for them. So when they hit it, then you see that how well that team responded. It got the crowd going, and they just couldn't come back. At one point in the third quarter, it got down to 5 points only.
Yeah, it did. It
And
did.
you wouldn't know that by the end of the score though.
No, not at all. And I think there's gonna be I think they're gonna be in the Thunder, the Heat are gonna be in the finals again. I think it's gonna be next year as well.
I definitely think. I think the Thunder. I mean, honestly, looking at, I had the Heat in 7. The reason why I had Heat in 7 is because the Oklahoma City Thunder is a great team. As far as chemistry, um, what they need. A lot of people rag on Westbrook's game, but I think all their components feed off each other. They have a good outside shot. At least they did until these games, but
Yeah.
they have 3-point threats, they have inside presence, and they have some good defense from Cephalosha, whatever his name is. And the thing is, though, is that they kind of fell apart. I think Harden was trying to be part of a big three, even though everybody says the Thunder's big three is Durant, Westbrook, and Harden. I think Harden tried to live up to that instead of being himself, and he really destroyed any chance the Thunder had because the game he had these last 3
Yeah. Pretty.
was horrific. He was missing free throws. This was a team that was the best free throw shooting in the league this year. Couldn't hit free throws the other day in game 3 or 4, and it killed them. And Harden was one of the main reasons. He was nowhere to be found. He missed open layups, stole the ball, could have put a layup in game 4 to have the lead. They were down 1, stole the ball, layup for the lead, and he misses it. In turn, Wade grabs it, throws it down, 3-pointer by Battier, I think it was. All of a sudden, they could have had a 1-point lead, and all of a sudden they're down 4. I mean, it's just things like that killed them. A lot of people are going to say the refs, but let's face it, the Heat, they put it all together in the last game when they needed to.
No, and LeBron's been playing like a boss. I mean, he's been doing. I don't know. It's not just the refs. I mean, yes, they contribute, but they're not. It's not like the last call.
Yeah, the only one that was really the last call was game 3, where there was
Okay, I'd agree with that.
no call on Durant. But
That
like I even tweeted that out as soon as that happened. Everybody, of course, ragged on that call. Even if he got the foul, let's say he got the foul and they called it, the Thunder weren't hitting these damn free throws anyways. Who
No,
knows if you would have hit it for the tie? That's a lot of pressure.
yeah. I mean, he may have, he may not have, but you know what? You got to score more points. I mean, it's
Exactly. And
pretty
also
obvious.
that was only for a tie. It wasn't for the win. You know what I mean?
Yeah,
So
it wasn't. Yeah, wouldn't have been guaranteed or anything.
and they took that shot with like 12 seconds. It was a pretty early shot too. So there was still a lot of time for something to happen. Mike Miller could hit a game-winning three.
These refs have got to like ease up though and let these guys play some basketball sometimes because it really is killing the game. I think. I mean, that's a whole nother video, but
Yeah, I mean, obviously the refs is going to be talked about for a long time. Of course, if you're a Heat fan, you're going to look at Thunder fans and say they're crying. Obviously, if you're a Thunder fan, you're going to say the Heat were getting all the calls. But let's face it, this whole playoff series, the refs were, making ridiculous calls, no fouls or ghost fouls or fouls on every team. It could have been Sixers, Boston. It didn't matter.
well, even on just not even the finals, the playoffs in general.
Yeah, exactly. That's what I'm saying.
Yeah, it's been bad. I mean, just I don't know what is going on in the league or whatever, but it's like slows down the game. I don't know. I'm not a big fan of that. But anyway, so yeah, LeBron gets his ring, guys. Finally, I think he'll probably get 2 or 3 more by the time he retires. Siggy, what's your guess on that again?
I think so. I think you nailed it on the head. The Thunder Heat are going to be a new rivalry. This is going to be.
I hope so. I want Durant to get a ring, man. He's a really good guy.
Yeah, I mean, Durant does. You always hear those people say somebody deserves a ring. Here's a dude that literally took the U.S. on his back and won gold for them in the Olympic, or not the Olympics, the championship games, where it was a few years where all the players didn't want to go out there, and he did it. So here's a guy that really does deserve to have a lot of success in the NBA. So I hope people don't rag on him too much. I know right away people started saying he's too skinny, that he's not tough enough, he needs to drive the hole. I've seen this before with Dirk Nowitzki. Whenever they lost to the Heat in '06, everybody was saying the same thing to Dirk. And Durant just has to learn from it, and I think he will. I think you're going to see eventually Oklahoma City, as long as they have this team together, they're going to grow together, and they're going to be a very successful team.
I agree. That's all we got, guys. Leave your comments below, and you can always follow Siggy. I may actually have it in the annotations again.
Oh, shit.
I know, right? You might blow up, dude. All right, so that's all we got, guys.
Peace.
Commentaries, gameplays, and vlogs all are found on CP's channel that you're watching now. But take a small disclaimer, y'all in danger. You're now tuned into the Monster Gamer.